I'm going to start by assigning undefined to the variable val. I'm then going to assign the variable correct the value from the variable val only if val is not undefined and not null. Otherwise, I'll use the default value 0.5. As developers, we like shorthand syntax, and commonly we'll simply check val or and then a default value. I'm going to assign that to the variable incorrect. Finally, I'll log both of these to the console. When I run my code, you'll see both correct and incorrect are 0.5. If I assign val the number 0, then compile and execute my code again, you'll notice that the correct answer is 0 and incorrect is 0.5. The reason incorrect is showing the default value instead of the value provided is that 0, nan, and empty strings are all considered falsy. Starting with TypeScript 3.7, you can use the null coalescence operator as a shorthand syntax for explicitly checking if the value is null or undefined. Now when I compile and run my code, both correct and incorrect show 0. I'm going to start by defining two interfaces. Interface A will have an optional property B of type B, and interface B will have a property C of type string. I'll then assign an object to the variable A with B and C defined. Finally, I'll log the value of C to the console. When I compile and execute the code, you see the output "Hello World." The problem with this code is that an empty object is also a valid value for A. If I compile my code and run it, I get an error because B is undefined, so it cannot access the property C. Starting with version 3.7, TypeScript supports optional chaining. This allows me to place a question mark after the B, which tells TypeScript to check if B is null or undefined before it tries to access property C. If B is null or undefined, it will immediately terminate the chain and return the value undefined. When I compile and execute my code now, I see the value undefined.